Up until 2006, tuition fees were paid directly to universities by the Gibraltar government. That year, however, the UK government lifted the cap on tuition fees, putting the costs of further education up to astronomical levels. The Department of Education then implemented a new system, putting the onus on students to apply for financing from the state-owned Student Loans Company. SLC loans are low interest and index-linked to costs of living. They don't need to be paid back until the student is making a decent salary. The deal was the department would then reimburse students when they paid that loan back. Fast forward 11 years. It turns out students are getting letters like this one. The company says loan arrangements aren't being honoured and is threatening students with legal action and a visit by debt collectors. GBC filed a Freedom of Information request and asked the company how many students have been placed in arrears. We can now reveal there are 30 students in arrears, owing a total of £28,500. It may not seem like a lot, but remember, this isn't the total amount of debt. This is just the arrears for payments which have been defaulted on. So why are students defaulting on payments? Isn't the government supposed to be paying the loans company back? Well, there's this thing called an overseas income assessment form, which the company sends to students every year in order to determine their eligibility to repay. It says if the Gibraltar government is committed to repaying student loans, then the students should provide this form to the government. If the company doesn't receive this form, the student is automatically placed in arrears. In answers to questions from Marlene Hassan Naon at the last session of Parliament, Education Minister John Cortes said the government was fully committed to repaying all student loans awarded by the company in respect of tuition fees prior to 2010-2011. He went on to say that the position was clearer than ever, given that during the past financial year, significant inroads have been made to establish student payment thresholds and guide students through the yearly overseas assessment process to prevent accumulation of arrears.